even though Milano is a bigger collection, but we already spoke about one of the Milano pieces here.
Right. I think one of the pieces I did was on the other one. I think it was the wide gusset piece. I can't remember the number, but
okay.
I think I emailed you about it. But anyhow.
In any case, the Generations Edge collection. This is a wrinkle-free ballistic nylon.
Okay.
And actually, in that respect, this isn't the best bag to show you because I can't wrinkle it easily to show you that it's just going to smooth out again. But you have the wrinkle-free ballistic nylon. You have the Milano leather itself, okay, which is the Italian leather. And you have cream stitching and edging to just give it a little bit more style.
Right.
The idea of this piece, and when we went into this, really, this is our #1 selling silhouette,
okay.
Whether all leather or a combination like this. The idea here was very simple. If you have a wheeler and you're traveling, you can't go through the aisle of an airplane because it's too wide. So this is 14 inches wide, it'll go right through the aisle of an airplane. It's also small enough to tuck under a seat on most planes. I mean, we're not talking about prop planes that have 6 passengers. But including prop planes, actually, we have put it on without a problem.
Okay.
We have the leather. No, thanks. We have the leather here, and the reason we have the leather here, A, to keep shape, to give it a little bit more style and so on. The back end, we got the piggyback strap or trolley strap, as they call it, depending on who you're asking. Zipper. You got the kick plate. You've got all that. You got the edges protected.
Right.
So that's not a problem. Again, leather over here for a sense of style also. You open this up front. You got a little organization for your cell phone, for pens, or whatever you really need to put there.
Right.
This over here, you got a little more organization. Zippered compartment. Okay. You got the laptop. Now, if you have a small laptop, you put it in horizontally.
Yep.
If you have a large laptop, you put it in vertically.
Is that 15.4?
This will hold a 15.4. Yeah. So Apple makes
Yeah.
perfect sense, and anybody who has a laptop that's a little bit older, this will be a nice way to go. If they wanted to go, if they had a 15.6 or 17-inch, then they're going to opt for a Milano 3817, which is a little taller, same width, same depth.
Right.
Okay. Again, all the leathers, all the little bits here to keep things as they should be, the padding and so on.
Right.
This part here, accordion divider. Okay. Accordion divider for files and songs.
Excuse me, can I reach your phone in your office?
Yes.
So I can have a conversation about it.
Okay. The accordion divider, files and song. One of the things that people miss when they look at this bag is they see that it's vertical. They assume they're going to have to put their files vertically. It's 14 inches wide. Your files are not that wide.
Right.
And I think that's one of the things people miss sometimes because they think, oh, well, it's vertical, that means I have to put it, no. It'll fit the files in without a problem.
Yeah.
Now, with a telescoping handle, we got a little feature here that I haven't seen anybody else do. There's a little piece of fabric here. If you wanted to carry something on top of the bag and we're afraid of getting the bag dirty on top, this protects it. If you're carrying something a little more sensitive and you don't want to have it scratch against the metal, you pull this back here and you put it on top of there, and you're not going to scratch it in the side.
Exactly.
So this is a feature I've never seen anybody else do it. Plus, when you put it in, it's a little more padding for anything that you might have inside. So this is what you get.
What does that retail for?
This one's $290.
Okay.
Its promotional price is $290. So I believe it's $375 or $400 otherwise. But it's a nice piece. It's a nice look. We do it black with cream. We do it black with red edges too, and stitching. So that's a different option. In the leather, it's essentially the same, but instead of having the buckle design here, you have a tuck tie lock. This is still a tuck tie.
Right.
This is what a tuck tie lock is, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see that very often.
Yeah.
Especially now.
Well, because there's no pressure that's going to be here anyway, so a small one like this is fine.
Right.
This is just essentially just to keep it closed, not to hold a lot of pressure.
Right.
Whereas, a lot of briefcases, most briefcases, in fact, all their pressure is on that lock. So you'll have most breakage on most briefcases being on the lock.
Makes sense.
Stuff.